What's going on, y'all? CorporateLike Entertainment, the BridgeTalk Podcast. We back like we never left, man. Just want to get into this J.Cole review. The album dropped in February, I believe. Some shit like that. Just want to give it time to marinate. And, this is the last album. And, been working on this for the last 10 years. So forth and so off and whatever. I know as manager mentioned, it was a lot of music to digest, which it is. I think he got a total of what? Shit. 24 songs? Yeah, this one has 20. This one has 12 with a bonus joint. This two got 12 songs with a bonus joint. But yeah, I also wanted to touch base on the album, review it thoroughly, and also wanted to kind of talk about his interviews and shit. He went on a little promo run, and I ain't really. I just don't know. I don't know because I like the album. Don't get me wrong, right? But for this to be your last, it just seemed like it might mean more to you than the fans. That's what I say. It seemed like it's really personal, right? From his hometown and what he's been through. You find the image of, his wife and the love of rapping and at a crossroads with love, etc., life of the city. Cool, whatever, right? But this is not nothing we never heard before from you, Cole. This ain't nothing new, dog. We heard this same story. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like some complex concept or like something witty, right? We heard about the Ville, we heard about the school days on the warm up and the come up. We heard about the school. He moved to St. John's, or in New York to go to St. John's, and the wife, etc., right? That's cool and all, right? But like, dog, I just wanted more. And, I have a love-hate with Cole. Shit, I have a love-hate with Drake, too, to be honest with you. People know that I love Drake. I don't know if people know that I don't really fuck with Drake, I like Drake when he rap tough. That's who I like. Anyway, back to Cole, what Cole dropped a mixtape in January. The birthday blizzard joint or something. Now, those 4 or 5 songs, don't quote me because I forget. Fire. Rapping at a high fucking level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that Bronx Zoo freestyle, whew, the cadence, dawg, I was excited. And then you drop the fall off, right? And I listen to this shit almost every day, 2 to 3 times a day for a couple months. My kids love the album. Shout out Noah and Zay. Like, they love the album. You know what I'm saying? Just out of 1 to 10, I want to give it an 8.5. Just because there's some strong songs that I really fuck with and know that Cole was in his bag rapping. Like, for example, Run a Train. Who the fuck is you? He's really rapping. Especially that beat change. I'm a sucker for beat changes, dog. I love that shit. 39 intro, crazy. The Villas, he rapping crazy, right? I can't really say he rapping too crazy on the other joint. Like, he's just rapping, right? It's a difference between rapping and you rapping like, oh shit type rapping. You know what I mean? But for real, the album is like a 7, 7.5, And also, it's too much music. It's way too much. It's 24 tracks, and I felt like, and for the record, I want to combat some positives and some negatives because I don't want to make it like it's just a negative review. I'm gonna keep it all the way real, whether I like you or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like Bunts Road Blues, didn't think it was needed on the album. or it should have been more rapping. I'm pretty sure that's a street name in your hometown. I mean, I'm just assuming, right? You know, shit like drums and bass, the let out, bombs in the Ville. I just don't. I get it, right? But it's like I could have done without it. The let out, the club. I get it. You all been there, niggas, and hustling, fucking with bitches at night. Niggas get out the club, you gonna fight or sell dope, whatever that looks like, right? You might get shot at or whatever. I've been through a couple experiences like that. I get it. It just wasn't needed on this album, dog, because I know this album is probably personal for you, and I feel like you didn't really do a good job of making it personal for the fans too. Like, we can relate, but I think the album more relatable for you, and that's okay. I ain't tripping, right? I just wish it was more dense, more layered. Because some of the shit for me is kind of surface level. For me. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm just telling you how I feel and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm for real, I'm sick of that singing shit, dog. I just want you to stop. Like, I don't like it. I don't think you do good at it. I don't care for it. I want you to rap, nigga. I want you to rap like you did on Birthday Blizzard 26. That's what I want. And turn that into your songs, into a concept or fucking story. I want you to rap like that, my nigga. Because when you rap like that, you are one of the best. Like you're one of the best. But you be giving me these, I don't know, man. Like some standout tracks, I'll go over like Safety's fire. Running Trains fire. Poor Thing. It's cool. Pac-esque cadence rapping. Legacy cool. Bunch Rose Don't Care For. Who the fuck is you? I like that song a lot. Drum and bass is cool, just not my tempo. Let out, I get it. Bombs in the Ville, it should have been a throwaway. Lonely at the Top, I don't understand why that's a bonus and you already got 24 joints. I ain't comprehending. Now, side note, if it's something I'm missing, I'll admit that, dog. And I'll redo this review, or I'll apologize, or whatever that looks like. I'm just not. I didn't get why it's a bonus, dog. 39 intro, the transition from the music, it's kind of like alternative, like a singing, not singing, yeah, kind of singing. Then the rock alternative, then the rapping. That shit was crazy, dog. Crazy. The fall off is inevitable. I just felt like it was too soon to rap like that backwards because Nas did it. And I think also, this is just for me, Kendrick did something similar with Nas's One Mic. It was just too soon for me. That's all. This is how I feel. The Villas is fire. Old Dog's cool. I like the P.D. Pablo joint. Life Sentence, it's cool. Only You, it's cool. Man Up Above is fire. I Love Her Again, it's fire, but I'm gonna rewind a little bit, right? Dog, it's way too many samples. Way too many current samples. What, Mobb Deep, Little Boosie, Ludacris, Atlas joint, Elevators joint, what else? The Common joint. Like, I want you to rap like, I want you to be a little bit more creative with the producing wise and not using so many samples. I Love Her Again is a great song, but we know it's a ode to Common, right? Which is fine. You want to pay homage, it's great, cool, whatever, fine. I just wanted more. You know what I mean? That's all. Cause I know you're capable of rapping like that. Like Birthday Blizzard, or like 03 Adolescence, or Surely, The Climbback. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I just feel like it was almost, I'm not going to say it's a lazy attempt because you said you worked on it for 10 years or whatever, right? Cool, great, fantastic. But it just seemed like it was lazy. You know, the What If of Biggie and Pac. Good attempt. I just thought it was mediocre. That's all. The Whole World Is Ville. I like it. The Ocean Wave bonus. I mean, singing. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. I just don't. There's a lot of samples that I felt like shouldn't have been on there. Like Light Sentence, the whole, what is that? The DMX joint. You know, Drake did that on Views, I think. It was just too soon for the samples. It was too soon for me, man. You know, if we can break this down, like you should have had. I see 2-6, it's a single, radio, label, I get it. Cool. 2-6, Safety, Running Train, maybe Legacy, Who the Fuck Is You, 39 Intro, The Village, Old Dog single, I get it, you know. What else? Only You, radio type shit, I get it again. Man Up Above, The Whole World Is Ville. I would have left it at that as an album, dog. There's just too many songs. And you make it seem like there's some complex concept, and then maybe I ain't comprehending it. I wasn't getting it. I'm like, this is shit we already heard before. Like, I don't know, man. Like, just really excited to hear this album, and I still bump it. Don't get it twisted. Still listen to this shit. I like it a lot. I think it's fire. You know, this from a media standpoint and from a hip hop head standpoint, it's just a 7.5. You know, I wish it was. I wish it was better. You know, and I'm gonna talk about the media run real quick with Cole. The battle, right? Gotta touch on it briefly. You know, you said sorry, great, whatever, right? It wasn't in your heart. You got niggas gassing you. Cool, I got that. But you know, for these feature runs you had, I forget the years. I'm bad with time. You know, we know that feature run Cole had. We already know, right? Faces of Death, killing niggas, rappers, dog. I don't want to hear that shit no more. And you kind of clarified in the interview with 7 p.m. in Brooklyn that you put a cape on when you're writing, which is cool, man, you know. But best rapper, I'll talk that shit, dog. And I know you love Kendrick. Y'all had a relationship. Y'all had an album together. I get it. You know, people make mistakes. You know, remember, you was gas. Got it. You know, but it's like, it just didn't sit right with me. And it probably ain't sit right with the world either, but I don't give a fuck about the world thing. You put a cape on, that ain't sit right with me. I ain't like that you said that. I wish you would have kept that to yourself. For real. But I will give you some cool points because you have been consistent. You are part of the big three. We ain't gonna say you not. You are part of the big three. Classic mixtapes. Maybe a classic album. I ain't gonna get into that. People say you're classic. No, I ain't gonna get into that. It's cool. You know, you ran a record label. You let your team shine. I love that for you. I love that for Cole. He let his team shine. JID, Earth Gang, Ari, Boz, Smino. I think it's Smino. Lou. I think I said his name right. Like, you let your team, Boz, you let your team shine. I can appreciate that. You know, that whole rapper sound, though, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I feel like the media outlets kind of let you get a pass for something because, you know, you gotta ask certain questions, you gotta respond a certain way, etc., etc. I get that, you know, cool. And I don't know. I don't know. I ain't feeling it. The whole media run. I get it though, right? I just wish that it was more straightforward questions asked. More so with the battle and Kendrick and Drake and, you know, that process of writing the album, you know. I'm just reading these notes. You know, you said this 29 before you got married, the craft of rapping and crossover with love. I get that. You know, we got to the album. I get that, but it's like we heard this before. You know about your hometown. You know, I just wanted more, man. I think I'm disappointed because I wanted more because for me, like you can't. It's like you dropping Illmatic, right? And then you give me respectfully Nostradamus, in a sense, with Birthday Blizzard to the Fall Off. You're like, oh shit, this is boom, 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 right? And you do this, the Fall Off is just like, oh, it's cool, right? Or like Outkast is Southern Playalistic Cadillac, whatever, right? And then you drop an Idlewild. I'm like, huh? What we doing here? You know? Same Reasonable Doubt to fucking, what's Jay's worst album? Who say Kingdom Come? Whatever. Like you can't, like it just didn't read. And then I know it was the build up. Dog, that mixtape was crazy, dog. That mixtape was crazy. And I just don't understand. We got some glimpse of that though. On the songs I named, you know, like 39 Intro and The Village and you know, that Running Train. You was talking, I think that may be the best song. You was talking crazy on that joint, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. And I do wish you would have picked better singles, but I mean, who the fuck am I? Actually, CorporateLike Entertainment, I own it. BridgeTalk Podcast, I own it. I am somebody, but I'm just saying, you know, you probably think, who the fuck is this nigga? Who's this light-skinned nigga, right? But I just, you know, I wanted to be completely honest about this review because I've been holding off on doing it because I want to give it a higher rating because I fuck with Cole. But I just don't see it. And maybe when I post this review, maybe I may give it a higher rating afterwards. I read the lyrics, I dive deep, but it ain't nothing I haven't heard before. It's not. That's what's, I think, bothersome. I think that's what's bothersome. I don't know, man. I don't know. But 7.5. I want to give it an 8. I just don't have it in me. Like, hey, that's my review for J.Cole to Fall Off. 7.5. We got more videos coming up. I'm going to do a Jay-Z one. He did 2 recent interviews. I forget the companies or magazines. I don't know. I'm going to get into that. Get into the Drake review. Dropping a commercial probably in a month. Getting this rollout for the podcast. To revamp it, to get started up again. We had some really bad things happen to us in our family in its entirety last year. So we back at it. Got the website's up. It's updated. Come fuck with us. CorporateLike.com. Subscribe to BridgeTalk Podcast. You know, you got any questions or comments, you can contact me via email, phone, messenger, social media. I'm everywhere. I ain't hard to get a hold of. Come fuck with us, like us, join the Facebook group. But y'all be cool, man. Love.